decision to be standing on the front nature strip and driveway of such an astute piece of real estate. To the lucky buyer, I wish to say congratulations in advance. As the lucky buyer, today you are required to sign an unconditional contract, pay 10% deposit upon signing, and a settlement period between 30 and 60 days. The vendors are even open for that lucky buyer to get in just in the nick of time before Easter. Have the family here for your Easter barbecue. Underbidders, if you miss out, your Easter won't be as good. You'll be celebrating with your family in their home, underneath their outdoor entertainment area if the weather is as good as today and Melbourne turns it on, of course. And you'll only be disappointed because you didn't get such a beautiful home and didn't get to settle on this astute purchase, because all you really need to do, thanks to the vendors, is have that removalist truck parked here in the court, which by the way has that beautiful magnificent private park down the back for children, and it's no wonder there are many of them here. Now today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions made available for inspection before the start of today's auction. The vendors have a reserve price and I will indicate bidders on request. Now the auction rules, they prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property once the property has been knocked down to the highest successful bidder. Ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake, I'll call it once, twice, third and final time. And once this contract hits my hand, underbidders, it's back to wasting petrol out of your fuel tank every single weekend, inspecting properties, waiting for the next one to come up that merely compares to this one here. $2.20 a litre, ladies and gentlemen. You want to buy your weekends back. You want to save your petrol. You want to also buy your weekends back and stop wasting time receiving ample phone calls from real estate agents every single day of the week, calling you about properties and what you thought about properties you like half as much as this one. But then, many of you will think you've outsmarted them and screen their phone calls. But then before you know it, you are trying to enjoy Married at First Sight on a Wednesday evening at about 7:30 p.m. with a glass of red. And then a private number comes through. You pick up the phone, it's Luciano. He's got you locked in for a conversation on a property you don't even like half as much as this one. So, to avoid him and other agents, and not to continue wasting money on petrol looking for homes on Saturday, and enjoy your weekend, because we know how much we appreciate our weekends thanks to the lockdowns and restrictions of the past 24 months. Here's the advice. It's to defeat the competition, you need to A, bid with rapid fire, and B, with large increments. Now the law prohibits false bids, it prohibits major disruptions by the bidders, and prohibits bidders from disrupting others from bidding, and provides fines for this conduct. The rules, they permit vendor bids. The words I'll use to indicate I'm placing a bid on vendor bid, and only I, as the auctioneer, may place a vendor bid. Let's take a look at 3 Kincaid Court, ladies and gentlemen. From the moment you enter, you are immediately greeted by a light-filled home, a formal living area, sun-filled, of course, for extra space and clarity. Working from home space galore. Rumpus down the back for the children. No disturbance for mum and dad. Master bedroom down the front. Double garage. Walk straight into your property and enjoy it for many years to come, because absolutely everything has been done for you. That outdoor entertainment area, you heard me harp on about Easter coming up soon. Enjoy and have the barbie here with the family, the kids playing in the backyard, and not only that, securing your purchase is underpinned by 677 square metres of some of Ferntree Gully's finest soil in the Vic Knox here estate. So ladies and gentlemen, before I hand it over to you, I'd just like to leave you with one piece of information. Interest rates on the rise. Lock in. Interest rates at the lowest possible amount you could possibly do by buying here today. So let me hand it over to you. The ball's absolutely in your court. Start me off anywhere you like. Over to you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure many of you. 810. Thank you and welcome to you, sir. Down the middle there. 810,000. Welcome to you now. 810. I'll take prices of 20 from that point on. Thank you for your bid and offer. We're at 810.40, shy of the bottom end of the range. Nonetheless, it's where it ends, not where it starts. 820. Welcome to you, ma'am. I'll extend the same courtesy, $10,000 increments, unless you'd like to bring us up to 850. 820 to my left. 830. Can I say? What? 40. Welcome back. Going up in 20s. How about at 60? You and your beautiful family. 850,000. Can I welcome you back at 860? What do you say now? Once, 850, twice, 860, 60. Welcome back. All the other bidders. Now's your chance to jump in. How about 70? Give me the nod. First call, second call, third and final time. 860, 70, 90. There you are. 900,000. I stand corrected. Even better. Welcome to you now. And you facing the race, fighting for it at 900,000. Can I say yes to you, sir, at 910? We're at 9 behind you, 910. Just give me the knife. Can I damage you back? 10. Welcome back at 10. Haven't forgotten about you to my left, standing next to Rene. First call. How about 20? Second call. We're at 910. 930. Take a look at that. 40, 50. Heard it. 50. Down the back. Behind that beautiful tree, standing next to Uni. 50. Once. Twice.
960.
60. 60. Down the back. 70. Welcome back. 80.
65.
We're at 70, sir.
Oh, 75.
I get it, sir. It's nerve-wracking. Even it happens to me all the time. And I do these all the time. So 975, 80, 80. 75, 75, holding the highest bid. How about 80? 9?
85.
85, and thank you for your bid and offer. 985, 85. Down the back, haven't forgotten about you. Can I say a mil? Once at 985.
990.
990, welcome back, going up in fives, and I'll extend the same courtesy to all the bidders in the crowd. We're at 990, we're 10,000 shy of 1 mil. We're at 990 now with the gentleman who started the auction at 810. We're $180,000 with you later now, sir, of competitive bidding. We've seen 5 bidders fighting for it. We're at 990 now, we're 10,000 shy of 1 mil. Once, twice,
95.
95, and welcome to you, and you face yet again. Million? Million. Welcome to you, man, and thank you for your bid and offer. At 1 million now, you're the 7th bidder in the crowd. At $1 million.
Five.
At $1,000,005. At $1,000,005. And by the way, 10, we're on the market and selling a while ago.
15.
We're at $1,015,000. Once, twice, third. 50?
20.
20. 20.
25.
Jump the gun. 25. Thanks, Luch.
1,030,000.
30. 40.
35.
40. 40. Thank you. 50. 50.
50.
50.
60.
60. 1.1. That's the number. Flex your auction muscles. It could buy it for you. We're at $1,060,000. Once now. Twice now.
62.
62.
65.
65. Nice and aggressive. I absolutely love your style. I wish you'd come to all my auctions, but it looks like you're about to defeat the competition here. Once at 65. Twice. All the other bidders in the crowd, I haven't forgotten about you. Third and final time, we're at $1,065,000. All finished, done and silent. Your last bid, $1,062,000. Can I invite you back at 70? That's
70.
70. 70. 75. At $1,075,000. At $1,075,000. Competition is absolutely heaving. I don't blame you. It's really heating up here, and so is the Melbourne Live. At 3/4 now, you're done. Your last bid was at $1,067,000. To get you back at $1,080,000, that's $13,000 more than your last bid. At 3% interest repayment, that's $390 a year. $390 a year. That's less than $8 a week. All you have to do is give up 1 coffee run a day a week. That's all it is, sir. You don't believe me? Pull out your calculator. Put it in. Twice at 75, down the back to the ferocious bidder. Third and final time. Done. 80. 85. 90. 190. Thank you. 95. 1.1. 1.1. Yeah, 1.1. I love it. Congratulations. Not yet. 1.1. 1.1. 1.1. We're at 1,100,000. You've done all the hard yards. Come back now at 1 million. 1,105. At 1105. At 1105. How about 111? 111 What do you say? First call now. Second call. Third and final time. Have I seen your best?
10.
10. Welcome back. 15. 15. 15. He's saying no, but she's going to say yes. Because it's happy wife, happy life. At $1,015,000. We're at... Confirming? Are we at 1,115,000?
You were 1,105. 15.
15.
Yeah.
I'm glad someone's paying attention. Thank you. At 1,115,000. 20. You were at 1,110. 10 grand more than your last bid. $300 a year in interest at 3%. Seriously, pull out your phone, your calculator.
I went to finance.
So you know what's going on.
Yep.
You know the drill. I appreciate your bidding here. I'm only here to help you out. I'd hate to continue to see you miss out. It is such a great home. What if you could settle before Easter and have the family here? We're at 1,115,000. And thanks for holding the highest bid, and thanks for your patience. If I was selling your home, I would do the exact same thing for you. I haven't given up on you yet. You've bid absolutely ferociously. You've done all the hard yards. 10 grand more than your last bid. Sorry to single you out. You might not see it, but I am doing you a favour. Are you happy to go for the next 6 months missing out on properties? Potentially, and that's okay with you. Driving around, receiving phone calls from agents and getting disturbed.
That's okay.
Thank you, I really appreciate it. All the best of luck with it. I'll just do the rounds and I'll call it 3 more times. I'll get you back to 2.5. At 117,500. 2.5. How about 2.5? How about 2.5? Have a think about it. I'll take 1,117,500. At 1,117,500, can I see your next bid there? To all the other bidders in the crowd, you've had ample time and opportunity to think about your next bid. First call at 1,115,000 to the couple leaning on the garage. 110. Twice at 1,110,000. That's just going to make it easy for them to come back. I appreciate you confirming. I'll just have to let them know. Thanks for, I appreciate you correcting me. Guys, by the way, we're at 1,110,000. That was the highest bid. So I said 1,115,000, so you can come back at 1,115,000 if you like. I'll let you have a think about it. Thanks for that. I appreciate the clarification. Once now, at 1,000,000. At 1.1 and 13. How about it? 14 or 15 to round it off. Make it nice and easy. First call at 1,113,000. Second call at $1,113,000. Third and final time. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen 8 bidders fight for it. Number 3, Kincaid Court. The range was 850 to 935,000. 4 groups. We've seen 8 bidders fight for it. The bidding started at 810. We're at $1,113,000 later. We're about to sell at 1,113,000. If I see no better bids, if you'd like to recreate this scenario, ladies and gentlemen, if you are thinking about selling, please do give Luciano or I a call. We'd love to sit with you and tell you about how to recreate this scenario on your front nature strip. Have I seen your best? Another 1,000. You've been resuscitated and welcome back at 114. At 114, how about 115? 115, yep, thank you, at 115. At 115. 500, welcome back at 115.5. At 111.5. At 1,115,500. 16, thank you, 16. 16.5. 16.5. 16.5. At 16.5. At 16.5. We've seen 306,500 worth of bids. We're about to knock at 1,116,500. First call. Second call at 1,116,000. Third and final time. Have I seen your best? It doesn't look like it. It looks like you're still coming back. Another 1,000 and I welcome you back with open arms. At 1,117,000. At 117.
75.
1,117,500. Thank you for your bid and offer. At 1,117,500. They've come back with 500 and you come back with 1. Could it mean they're running out of funds? You only find out if you come back with another 500 at 1,118, at 1,118, and welcome back at 1,118. We're too shy of 1,120,000. Have I seen your best come back now? Guys, do it rapidly. Can I welcome you back? First call at 19. Welcome back at 19. How about 19.5? 19.5. Thank you, Luciano, for assisting down the back. All done. At 19, once, twice, third and final time, another 1,000 on top of your last bid, 500 more than the current bid, permission to knock it down and send you back into your motor vehicle, searching all the online portals and all the inspections every single weekend. Discussions are heating up. Just remember, sir, happy wife, happy life. That's what it's all about. Otherwise, you'll be paying the price later. There are 2 prices here for you today. A mortgage or the unhappiness of your wife. You tell me which one you'd like to live with. Once now at 1,119,000. 20, welcome back at 20. 20, how about 21? How about 21? How about 21? At 1,120,000. At 1,120,000. You hold it for long enough. Don't give up on me now. I haven't given up on you at all. You've been great to work for. At 1,120,000 down the back. Can I see your best? Can I tempt you back to 21? Is that your absolute limit? Are you sure? Are you certain that you're outdone and silent? I've worked a lot with them on getting them to come back. Could it mean that they're out of funds and you're almost out of funds as well? I'd hate to see you walk away, even at $1,000 bid. I tell you what, if you didn't think, just ask John Arroyo, who was in the crowd earlier. Him and I had an auction on the 16th of November 2019. The winning bidder actually got the property on a $3.50. I kid you not. It was in Mossman Close in Wanturna South. $500 has about a 20% chance more of getting it today. So come back now at 500 at 1,120,500. Are you finished, done and silent? You've got all the support here, mum and dad. Just ask them what they did when they bought their property and what it's worth today. Done. Can I ask you a quick question? And I'm going to throw something down in the deep end at the moment. If I took another $5,000 bid with you, okay, hypothetically, if we went to $1,125,000 and you don't want to pay that, you're uncomfortable about paying that at the moment, but if you actually bought the property on $1,125,000 and you defeated the competition, yes, you might be disappointed for a short little while, but driving out of here with a signed contract and a Moe champagne, sold sticker up, social media photos for all your friends and family, how would that feel in comparison to walking away, missing out and disappointed with the outcome of not owning this beautiful property? I appreciate your bidding here today. I think my job is done. I will drag it out a little bit longer just so that I can drum up some business in the area. So ladies and gentlemen, if you want to sell your property in Ferntree Gully or anywhere in the Knox area, be sure to give Luciano and I a call. We'd love to recreate his scenario on your front nature strip. It looks like you've defeated all competitors here at 1,120,000. I'm about to knock it down to you. I'll call it 3 times. Once now, twice, third and final time. Are you definitely out? Finished and silent. Well, congratulations to the highest bidders. We are sold. Congratulations. Thank you all for attending our auction.